Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this is your Geek Out for Monday, July 2nd, 2012. The Geek Out is brought to you by GoToAssist from Citrix. Working in IT can be crazy and unpredictable unless you have GoToAssist. It'll help you stay on top of it all. GoToAssist world-class remote support allows you to solve your users' problems quickly from anywhere. And for a free 30-day trial, visit GoToAssist.com, click the Try It Free button, and use the promo code Pirillo. Why should you boycott Apple? There are some people who are ready to boycott Apple for what they're doing in the court of law. They're defending their patents, specifically against Samsung, trying to get the courts to say no more Samsung Android devices should come into the country because they're infringing on our patents that we had filed. You know, a lot of companies have patents. Like, every company has patents. Even Google has patents. What Apple decides to do with their patents is kind of up to them. They're just protecting their business, and business is about one thing. No, not you, not really even customers. Profit. Patent reform needs to happen. I am not a fan of software patents, and I think they need to be eliminated. Imagine if someone would come along and patent music. That'd be silly, wouldn't it? Well, it's just as silly to patent software, at least in my mind. So I would hope for patent reform, specifically with software, but until then, well, the courts are doing their job and businesses are doing their job. Why internet boycotts usually fail? Well, it's kind of like being a slacktivist. You know, coming out and tweeting and saying, oh, those people are so wrong, and then expecting that you're done. It really doesn't do anything. I mean, yes, you may have millions of Twitter followers, but what are you doing? A tweet is not action. It takes nothing to make a tweet. Changing your life, getting out there and changing lives, that's taking action. I mean, boycotts can absolutely work. But the problem with using the internet, I mean, beyond coordinating, and that's a good thing, is that people think they're done after they send an email or sign a petition. That's just the tip of the iceberg. It usually takes a lot of work to make change. But the internet's made it easy for us to say what it is we believe in. Now, the question is are you going to back up your words? Why I recommended an Apple iPad to my friend. Well, this isn't me who wrote the article. Although I would recommend the iPad to many people, I wouldn't necessarily go as far as to recommend it to everybody. For some, I would say the Kindle Fire is a good option. For others, maybe even the Kindle ebook reader, you know, with the e-ink display. And yet, for others, it's a possibility that the Nexus 7 is going to make my recommended list, at least in terms of, hey, this is me, this is what I want. The answer to that question is going to be different depending on who you are. Start to listen to what people are asking for, what their needs are, not necessarily your biases. And make no mistake, we're all biased. And anybody who says they're not biased is lying. How to create and install Minecraft skins. This is a very popular topic on lockergnome.net, so we're only answering the question, well, how to do it. I haven't yet picked up the Lego Kusu Minecraft set. Kind of a little pricey for no minifigs, and you know me, I'm a Lego minifig fan. But it's cool to see that Lego's kind of adopting Minecraft, and in many ways, Minecraft adopting Lego. I'm not a Minecraft user, but I know many of you in the community are, and if not Minecraft, then certainly games or virtual environments that are a lot like Minecraft. Roblox, for one. GigaPan Time Machine gives time-lapse photography a new view. My favorite time-lapse tool is an app, a universal binary. It's available in the App Store called iLapse. It's, you know, trying to be cute because it's on an iOS device. I imagine there are plenty of time-lapse tools available for your favorite mobile platform or your mobile platform of choice, at least today, because that may change. You never know. But apparently, GigaPan is a different type of time-lapse photography tool. And if you've never tried time-lapse photography, it can be fun. You know, just set the little device there. I did it once in the vlog a few weeks back, and then I sang the, you know, the theme you might remember from Benny Hill. Yeah, it wasn't exactly, you know, as funny as Benny Hill, but there were some naked people. No, there weren't. That was time-lapse photography. Do you have a favorite tool? How to make your podcast stand out from the crowd. One question I am asked frequently is, how do I do this? Well, I do it just by being myself, and that's my recommendation for you, although we have a few other suggestions in the article. 1, covering a specific niche. 2, gimmicks or hooks. 3, be original. And be personal, too. I mean, you can't just do something that everybody else is doing it and do it the same way and expect that you're going to stand out in any way, you gotta add your own flair, add your own flavor. Do it, and keep adjusting. The things that I'm doing today are certainly not the things that I was doing 5 years ago, and thank goodness for that, because if you were the same person that you were 5 years ago, that'd be really depressing. I'm sticking with Windows 98 forever! Yay, start menu. Windows 8 upgrade offer $40, even if you're upgrading from Windows XP. This is huge news. Such a steep price drop, and Microsoft kind of needs to do this with Windows 8 because they're trying to drive adoption, and everybody knows Windows 8 is going to be slightly different. I mean, yes, we've got the classic environment that you're used to with Windows, and then the new Metro environment, and there have been reviews put out by Windows fans that they're not really happy with Windows 8. Full body scan technology deployed in street-roving vans. Yikes. You know, I remember going through one of those machines in the airport where I had to hold my arms up and then they scanned around. They didn't stop for like 5 minutes, and I didn't realize that I had some lip balm in my pocket. They thought it was something else. Mozilla gains global support for a Firefox mobile OS. Yes! I think this is good. Competition, man. You always need somebody to up the ante. You need an alternative. Always. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. There's never such thing as game over. Okay, well, maybe if you're RIM, the chances of game over are closer than anybody would hope. Apes with apps. Bonobos use tablet computers to become great communicators. Dude, that's pretty freaking awesome. I like my bacon, but so much salt. Any way to reduce it? Well, I suppose you could wash it off, but it has likely been cured. Or you just buy low-sodium bacon. Blasphemy. Someone else on LockerGnome.net asked, thoughts on Chrome for iOS? I'm using it right now. I think it's high time that Apple allowed us to set a default browser. It's just the way I would like it. But even barring that, I was able to pull in most, if not all, of my data that I access on Google Chrome OS on the desktop. And that's one of the reasons why I've liked using Google Chrome, because I can use it on a Windows machine, I can use it on Linux, I can use it on Chrome OS outright. Now I can use it on Chrome for iOS, although there are certain limitations. I'm generally a fan of using it, especially if I want to access my data from somewhere else. I'm not using Safari so much, even though it does have better performance on OS X. What does that tell you? Any ideas on using the UK government open data? I really don't know, dude. That's not my department. If you can do anything with data, I say do it. I mean, it's open data. It's there for the taking. How do I get a small computer business noticed? Well, that's a challenge, but much like we referred to in the article that I mentioned just a few minutes ago, you got to be yourself, be unique, do something different. And yes, you can repair computers, but what's your hook? You know, what is that one thing that makes you stand out? Well, customer service, great. Well, but everybody has customer service. What is that one thing you can do that nobody else can do? Then, of course, we've posted 4 vlogs since the weekend. 68, with me sticking a Cheeto up my nose. Pirillo vlog 69, where I enter the Matrix. Pirillo vlog 70, where Diana and I go to a local Mariners game, and I catch a ball. No, I didn't really catch a ball, but I did go to a Mariners game. Hopefully you're watching the vlogs and enjoying them. Did I say we uploaded 4 vlogs? I meant 3. Did I also mention that I suck at math? Oh, great. I think someone just patented my last name. We'll see you later.